I lost the connection, so everything just went like to shit. I lost the connection to Twitch. I don't even know if the first video it's still uploaded to Twitch. I'll have to check. But anyways, if not, sorry to only show you the second half of this game, but hopefully that will not happen again. I just hate it when it happens, but sometimes the Wi-Fi disconnects, and I don't know why, but it does.
And he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To throw, it's Brady. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Bilal Nichols. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Gotta be kidding me. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
The quick slant caught. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
The ball carrier.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
From the gun, Stafford. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
That keeps the score. Bears 24.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. Here's Landry. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. A solid first half for him, and so far a good start to the second half.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here, but I can't help it. He is playing so well. Really accurate with the ball, finding guys open downfield, and finding the end zone 3 times. That'll help offset the 1 interception.
Absolutely. Just that one pick with the 3 touchdowns so far. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's Gurley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And oh, look at the catch by Gronkowski. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
37-yard line.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
For Rob Gronkowski.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
45-yard attempt.
Three quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game.
Giants 6.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. New York ready to go again offensively.
Stafford on first down. Pressure is taken down. A Bear sack. J.J. Watt in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 and what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Okay, what, did he just fall over on his own?
The Giants on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Now it's Stafford. Catch made by Slayton. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain. Still a ways to go, though. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's do this.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bears will add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get to the end zone as well.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
1st and 10. at their own.
New York set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the...
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Steve McClendon, credit him for the sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, they run with Gurley. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 1st down, it's Ingram. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
And that is a wrap.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural. But
I like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that. And I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for Chicago, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. So I will be back with week 3 as we take on the Atlanta Falcons.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
What do we got for the schedule? Hold on. The Falcons, the Colts, the Buccaneers, the Panthers, the Rams, Saints, Titans, Vikings, Packers. Oh, God. You know, as a Bears fan, I mean, I don't know if this bothers Packers fans too, but I mean, does it have to be every Sunday night game that the Packers or Bears play has to be against each other? I mean, it seems like every time, like a Bears game is on Sunday Night Football, it's against the Packers, and like vice versa. Every time there's a Packers game on Sunday Night Football, it's against the Bears. Like, come on. I know it's like an historic rivalry, but still, I mean, there's... I don't know. But, yeah. So, taking on the NFC South and the AFC South? Huh. Yeah, I guess so. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, and we will be back in week 3 when we take on the Atlanta Falcons.